My name is Alex Montavon, and I'm a professional stage manager. So I'm going to be reading off of some questions just to go through. And the first question is, where's your current job as a professional stage manager? So my current job is at Rubber City Theater in Akron, Ohio. When did you first become interested in becoming a stage manager? So I was a freshman in college, and my friends were doing a production of Godspell, and they needed a stage manager, so they approached me, even though I really had no idea what a stage manager did. I had no interest in stage managing, but they approached me. Um, it was paid, so I took it, and I fell in love. I really got my feet wet. It wasn't a really in-depth stage managing gig. I didn't have like cues or anything, but I loved it and I wanted to learn more about it. The next question is, take 2 to 3 minutes to quickly describe your journey to becoming a stage manager. So I've been doing theater since about 7th grade, and I always acted. I showed no interest in tech or stage managing, but like I said, when I was a freshman in college, my friends approached me and I did Godspell and I loved it. I wanted to learn everything I could about stage managing. So in college, I was not a theater major. So when we got back to school, I talked to the professors in the theater department because I wanted to stage manage more. And I just kept talking to them and asking them until eventually one of the professors let me stage manage for him. And then quickly after that, I changed my major to theater and I started stage managing, 3, 4 shows a semester. I started reading everything on Google. I started asking my friends about stage managing, wanting to learn everything I could. At the University of Akron, they don't have a BFA program, so I don't really have any formal training. It was really just like trial and error, asking my friends, getting help, reading, literally reading everything on Google. Um, and then in college, I stage managed for Ohio Shakespeare Festival for a couple years, and I learned so much about stage managing through them. It was a great time working with them. And then after I graduated, the summer after I graduated, Dane had approached me to come on board to stage manage for Rubber City, and I've been there since day one. Um, and yeah, I've stage managed for a couple other theaters throughout the years, but really, Rubber City is where I feel the most at home. It's where my family is, my theater family, who are my family. It's where Dane is, and Dane's been there for me from the beginning. We did Godspell together, and he's been there for me, holding my hand and helping me hone my craft and just become the best stage manager I can be. So, yeah, there's my journey. The next is, what was your most recent project at Rubber City Theater? My most recent project was Love Labor's Lost, which is a comedy by William Shakespeare. We actually had to cancel the performance because of the coronavirus, but we did get to do one last performance, which we did on Facebook Live. And actually, you can still watch it over on our Facebook page, so make sure to check it out. It's a great show. These actors are so funny. Kelly, who directed it, is an amazing director, and it's such a great show, and I wish we would have had more time with it, but of course, we had to be safe and everyone needed to be healthy. So make sure to go check it out on the Rubber City Theater page. It's a great show. What advice would you give someone interested in this field who is in high school, or for someone who is out of high school? So I would tell them, stage managing is hard. It's not easy to do. It takes a lot of patience, a lot of dedication, a lot of commitment, um, a lot of attention to detail, right? You're at rehearsal every day. You're there first, you leave last. It's a commitment. But if you're interested in it, or if you just, want to know what it is, find a theater that has an assistant stage managing role open and get your feet wet and then go from there. Um, Stage managing, it's a lot. It's a lot about being a team player and also being 2 steps ahead of everybody, helping the actors before they know what they need, helping the director before they know what they need. That's what stage managing is. It's, helping everybody come together and put on a beautiful show and just do it. It's great. Like, I love I love stage managing. I could go on and on and on about stage managing and all the great ways, all the great things about it. I love mentoring people about it. So, yeah, if you're interested in it, just do it. Just find an ASM role, get your feet wet, and do it, and understand that it's hard. And especially, when you get into it, one of the hardest things is knowing how to differentiate with your friends when you are their friend and when you're their stage manager, right? Like, you are their friend when you're in rehearsal, but you're also their stage manager. And one of the things that I had to learn when I was first starting out was to do the difference. Because you feel bad telling your friends what to do or getting on your friends about being late. But when you walk into that theater, you're not really their friend, you're their stage manager first. So if you really are interested and that's something that you're worried about, one of the things I did when I first started was I talked to my friends and I told them all, like, hey, as soon as we walk into that theater, I'm your stage manager first and your friend second. And my friends were respectful enough and professional enough to understand and to take that into account and respect me. So, that is one of the hard things, but if they really are your friends and they want you to succeed, then they'll be respectful, right? But yeah, if you want to do it, just do it. Stage managing is awesome. Everyone should do it. Yeah. And then the last question is, why did you decide to live or work in Northeast Ohio? And why did you decide to stay, right? So, truthfully, when I was looking for colleges, I'm from Columbus, Ohio. So when I was looking for colleges, I was a music education major, and the University of Akron had, or has, I don't know anymore, but they had one of the top accredited music ed programs. And since it was only like 2 hours from home, I moved here. Um, and then I just didn't leave. I love Akron. This is where my friends are. This is where my family, my theater family, and my, chosen family is. And I worked for Rubber City. Like, I got that job right out of college, so why leave? I love Akron. Akron's a great place. There's a lot of stuff happening. So, yeah, that's it. That's why I love Akron, and that's why I'm still here. So, thank you guys for watching. Happy 7th year anniversary to Rubber City Theater, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.